Ravens fan, you won't believe the huge news the NFL just announced about Derrick Henry. The league has dropped an update that could change everything for the team and impact Baltimore's future in ways you can't even imagine. Did Henry achieve something historic, or did he pull off something even bigger than what he did during this amazing season? I know you're curious, so stick with me until the end, because what I'm about to tell you will totally surprise you with what's to come. Go Raven! When Derrick Henry signed with the Ravens, many people were skeptical. At 31 years old, many thought he was already on the decline and wouldn't be able to replicate the performance he had with the Titans. But he proved that age is just a number. In his first season with Baltimore, Henry became a true monster on the field. He rushed for an incredible 1,921 yards, the second highest in the NFL, and scored 16 touchdowns, leading the entire league in that category. These numbers not only silenced the critics, but also put Henry back in the spotlight as one of the most dominant running backs in the league. Beyond the impressive stats, Henry's impact was much more than just numbers. His physical strength, game vision, and ability to break tackles transformed the Ravens' ground attack. He carried the ball 325 times, the second highest in the NFL, and still seemed unstoppable. Opponents simply couldn't stop him. Every time he touched the ball, there was a sense that something spectacular could happen, and that gave the Ravens a clear offensive identity, a relentless running game that wore down opposing defenses. Another key point was how Henry adapted to the Ravens system. He didn't just fit in, he became the heart of the running game. In a team already featuring a star like Lamar Jackson, Henry brought a new dimension to the offensive game. Combining his strength with Lamar's mobility, the Ravens were able to outsmart defenses and create opportunities that seemed impossible. It was this partnership that helped the team achieve a 12-5 record and secure their playoff spot. Henry's season wasn't just about numbers or victories. It was about resilience and overcoming challenges. He showed that even as a veteran, he could still play at a high level and lead a team in critical moments. This performance earned him a spot as a finalist for the Offensive Player of the Year award, where he competes alongside other NFL greats. Speaking of which, Henry's recognition as one of the season's best reflects the impact he had in Baltimore. Let's dive deeper into this nomination and what it means next. Derrick Henry didn't just have an amazing season. His performance was so impressive that he was nominated for the Offensive Player of the Year OPY award. This nomination didn't come by chance. He dominated the NFL with his explosive runs, leading the league in touchdowns and finishing second in rushing yards. Being recognized as one of the top 5 offensive players of the season is a huge achievement, especially considering the competition from younger athletes with different playing styles. It's proof that Henry remains an unstoppable force on offense. The OPY award is one of the most coveted in the NFL, and this year's list of finalists is filled with stars: Saquon Barkley, Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Lamar Jackson, and of course, Derrick Henry. Henry's inclusion on this list highlights his relevance, even on a team where Lamar Jackson, another finalist, also shine brightly. This recognition also underscores the immediate impact Henry had in his first season with the Ravens, something that few players can achieve after changing teams following so many years with a different franchise. What makes this nomination even more special is the story behind it. After spending 8 years carrying the Titans on his back, there were doubts about how Henry would fare in a new environment with a different system. But he not only exceeded expectations, but also took the Ravens' offense to the next level. He was a key player on a team that didn't just make the playoffs, but also won crucial games, with Henry being decisive in the most critical moments. Now, with the chance to win OPY, Henry joins Lamar Jackson in the pursuit of an individual award that reflects the collective success of the Ravens' offense. But what truly drove Henry and Lamar was the special connection between the two, something that completely transformed the team's offense. Let's explore this unique partnership in the next topic. From the moment Derrick Henry arrived in Baltimore, it was clear that he and Lamar Jackson had the potential to form an explosive duo. The combination of Henry's physical power with Lamar's agility and game vision transformed the Ravens' offense into one of the most dangerous in the NFL. Defenses simply couldn't predict where the next hit would come from. While Henry charged like a tank, Lamar would come to like a lightning bolt, either running or passing the ball. This dynamic gave the team a new identity and placed the Ravens as strong Super Bowl contenders. One of the most impressive aspects was how the connection between Henry and Lamar evolved throughout the season. With Henry leading the ground game, Lamar had more freedom to showcase his passing abilities. This created the perfect balance in the Ravens' offense, making it difficult for defenses to stop them. Furthermore, the respect that defenses had for Henry opened up space for Lamar to shine in critical plays. The chemistry between the two was so strong it seemed like they had been playing together for years, and the result was multiple victories throughout the season. This partnership was key in the most critical moments, such as a playoff victory over the Pittsburgh Steelers. While Henry carried the offense with his powerful runs, Lamar worked his magic, whether by escaping tackles or making precise passes. This synergy not only elevated both players' performances, but also gave the Ravens a unique offensive identity, blending strength and speed. It's rare to see two players of this caliber working so well together, and it was clear that Baltimore had something special in hand. With two elite players at the helm of the offense, the Ravens proved they could compete with any team in the NFL. But Henry and Lamar's success also depended on a complete team, and the Ravens' defense played a crucial role in maintaining balance. Let's dive into the importance of the full roster in the next topic. Well, we're past the halfway mark of the video, but before we continue, I notice you haven't left a like on this video yet. It's really important for YouTube to keep recommending my content to you, so go ahead and hit that like button. It's free. Thanks, and let's keep going. Despite all the shine from Derrick Henry and Lamar Jackson on offense, the impact of the Ravens' defense cannot be overlooked throughout the season. It was this unit that ensured the team remained competitive in close games, giving the offense the chance to shine. With key players and a mindset of not giving up any ground, Baltimore's defense showed why it's one of the best in the NFL. They were essential in crucial games, such as a playoff victory against the Steelers, where they limited the opponent's opportunities and placed the offense in favorable positions. Having a solid defense also gave Derrick Henry and Lamar Jackson more freedom to focus on offense. When the team knew the defense had things covered, it brought an extra level of confidence to play aggressively and creatively. And that's exactly what we saw throughout the season. With the defense holding the lead, Henry was able to continue his physical style of play, wearing down opponents, while Lamar explored different strategies to win games. Moreover, the Ravens' defense played a special role in key moments of the season, whether forcing turnovers, making crucial stops, or simply putting pressure on opposing quarterbacks. They kept the team competitive from start to finish. This combination of explosive offense and relentless defense was what propelled the Ravens to the playoffs and solidified them as one of the most complete teams in the league. With all these elements working in harmony, Baltimore proved it has a roster capable of fighting for big things. And with the Super Bowl drawing closer, the question now is how the Ravens will position themselves for the next season. We'll talk about this in the final topic. As the season comes to a close, one thing is clear: the Ravens have a bright future ahead. Derrick Henry has proven that he is still a key piece in the offense and has shown that he can be a leader both on and off the field. His first season in Baltimore was an absolute success, but it feels like he still has more to give. With a well-adjusted offensive scheme and great chemistry with Lamar Jackson, Henry has everything to continue dominating and helping the Ravens reach new heights. Additionally, the team's performance this season has created a solid foundation for the coming years. With a talented and balanced roster, the Ravens have shown they can compete with the best in the league. Henry will be a key figure in this journey, bringing his experience and ability to decide important games. The impact he's had in just 1 year has already been huge, and the expectations for the future only continue to grow. He is not just a player for the present, but also someone to lead the building of an even stronger team. Next season will be crucial for the Ravens to solidify this positive momentum. With the Super Bowl drawing nearer, the team has already proven they have what it takes to fight for the title. The combination of talent, experience, and the will to win places Baltimore in a prominent position. Henry will be a central part of this process, and his partnership with Lamar Jackson will continue to be one of the team's strong points. Fans have plenty of reasons to dream big with this duo leading the offense. Looking at everything Henry has accomplished this season, it's clear he was a perfect addition to the Ravens. Now, the focus turns to the next step, turning all this potential into a Super Bowl title and continuing to make history in Baltimore. So, Ravens fan, what do you think about this news about Derrick Henry? Does he really deserve this recognition? With an incredible season, over 1,900 yards and 16 touchdowns, Henry stood out as one of the league's biggest names and proved that age isn't a problem when the talent is this great. Now, the question remains, do you think he can keep up this level of play next season? Leave your opinion in the comments, and of course, don't forget to subscribe to the channel to stay up to date with everything about the Ravens and the world of the NFL.